I'm Dr. Ken Gray, holistic physician. After over 3 decades of healthcare and over 10 years of radio and podcasting, I decided to explore wellness around the world. Join us on this motorcycle-driven journey as we embark on a transformative adventure, discovering healing through travel and connection. This is Maximum Health Road to Wellness.
Mr. Andy Brady, what's your title here?
Well, I'm the volunteer coordinator, the event guy, and the community outreach guy. I pretty much make sure the museum functions daily.
That's what I was told. I was told it would fall apart without you. Thanks.
I'd pay the guy $100 for that. This room is themed underwater at night. That's a sealed delivery vehicle.
So that's an original. That's not a replicate.
Everything in here is real.
Okay.
That drone right there is taking that picture behind us.
Mm-hmm.
The last time it was used in Mogadishu was jamming cell phone towers for like a week.
Now, Jack Daniels?
Long story. The CEO, Rick Kaiser, one of his guys decided every SEAL team would buy a bottle of Jack Daniels. After they'd train every day, they would all go have a drink to talk about what they did right and what they did wrong.
This is cool. I like that. SEAL Theater. You have anything rolling right now?
So we have a documentary called Navy SEALs Are Untold Stories. So some SEALs from SEAL Team 2 Vietnam went back and found their translator 47 years later and brought him back here. Everything in here is like, you can't make it up.
No. When we first started, you said, why is this your first stop on today's ride? And I said, well, it's about protecting our land. This episode is really going to look at different versions of it. So there are obviously those that sacrifice their life, as Navy SEALs do on a day-to-day basis. They're protecting something that's dear to them, the people they connect with and the memories that they have and the reasons that they live here. Today's ride, we're going to try to show different points of view on that. This visit with you, I kind of want to look at some of that history, and you can share, I'm sure, some stories with me from different wars.
How much time do you have?
I mean,
all day.
How much time are you going to give me?
We'll close at 4.
All right. Well, let's move on and see what else we got going on. What's this right here?
Sands from Normandy.
Okay.
The whole reason this museum is here is because of Normandy. So during World War II, everyone comes to train in Florida. Who wants to live here in the 40s? None of us. Still a swamp. The water hadn't been where the humans wanted it. There's no mosquito control. There's no air conditioning.
No Disney.
Well, nothing. 8,000 people lived around here back then. That's it. So the Navy came here in 1943 and locked down 20,000 acres. Believe it or not, some people arrive here not really sure what a Navy SEAL is. Mm-hmm. So this tells you sea, air, land.
You never see this in movies. Underwater pistol. So what does it shoot? It shoots caliber 7.62 millimeter.
Pretty big, big round. It's more like a dart.
And what is it used for? Just in case there's other
it's a funny
soldiers
story.
Of this type in the water, or?
Which is rare.
Okay. Because you're supposed to be undercover. No one's supposed to know you're coming.
Well, and the funny thing is that sometimes we have people come in here that claim they're a SEAL, or they have a buddy that said, we used to fight underwater and cut our air hoses. My boss goes, you don't ever see anybody underwater.
Right. Okay. You got night vision goggles, got grenades,
smoke bombs,
radios. Yeah, this is intense.
While the Navy Museum is surrounded by huge memories of military history, I'm walking through the museum right now, and I'm feeling an immense amount of gratitude for being here and for understanding how important all of these men and women who have served us have been to our past, present, and future.
That is a lifeboat from Captain Phillips. Wow. So the boats you saw in the movie were replicas. That's the real boat.
That's the real one.
Captain Phillips has been here a couple times.
Really? Huh. Count me in.
Stepping into history.
I am. It's the actual Captain Phillips boat. This is incredible. I'm already very emotional. And you've got broken glass here, so this is obviously where some damage was done. It's just simple. It's just enough to house as many people as possible and get them to safety. There's no waste. Very powerful feeling to be in here.
So this particular display was a SEAL named nineT who got shot 27 times.
He survived?
Oh, yeah, that's what he said.
So he's got a Purple Heart.
Yep, Silver Star.
Navy Cross.
And the Navy Cross is one step under the Medal of Honor. Unfortunately, he committed suicide in March.
Black Hawk Down. This is huge. I mean, you could just see how I'm dwarfed. I mean, what is this for? This is just an example for people to climb.
Check it out, yeah. Oh, the failure rate is 80%.
80% failure rate. So only 20% of people that decide that they think they can do it will make it.
Yeah.
Wanna get in here with me?
Nope.
Couldn't pay it.
So I knew this guy, and I knew this guy. So the guy on the right gets shot in the elbow, goes through his elbow and hits that guy in the stomach. So the guy that got shot through the elbow is laying there. I said, did it hurt? He goes, you damn right it hurt. My funny bone.
Yeah.
So one of his buddies ran up with a hand grenade. He goes, I lost the pin. He goes, well, throw it. He goes, well, there's all our guys are around here. So the guy takes off and comes back. He goes, I found the pin in the jungle on the ground.
You can't,
I can't make
you can't make that
I
up.
can't make that. All right, the guys that went to Normandy were called Naval Combat Demolition Units. They didn't swim, they paddled rubber boats in there. 52% casualty rate, 31 killed, 80-something wounded. They said, all right, we got to change it up. We can't paddle boats, you can't lose half your guys. The underwater demolition teams known as the frogmen were invented. So 3,300 frogmen trained here in World War II. 3,300 frogmen trained here.
And to be a frogman, that's holding your breath for long periods of time.
Up to 5 minutes. The garden is very unique.
Yeah.
Every plant in here comes from a country that a frogman and seals fought and died in. So when you QR code the signs, it'll tell you why and what.
Yeah. It's a beautiful way of remembrance for sure.
So these two tanks right here have dirt and sand from every country a frogman has fought and died in.
Goes back to that connection we spoke about in the beginning about protecting the land and what it means to us. And, you know, it's not just this notion of freedom, but it's the beauty of it and what happens when we get to live and be.
I tell you, this museum brings people in here that exactly what you said. You can't make it up.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes you like can't even reply to it.
Right.
And you're standing right on it.
Yeah. No, I have no clue. And most people in the world have no clue. Most people in our country have no clue.
So I get to do all the rubbings out here for the families. I'll tell you what, when we first put the wall up, it was brutal. I had to step away a couple times. Mom's on the ground screaming, crying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Hey, whose brick is that? Mine. Okay, there's a stipulation. Anything that looks bad, cut it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Because I look like a catcher's mitt now anyway, so. Man, appreciate it. No, thank you. Thank you for coming up here so we can get the word out. And
Yeah.
a lot of people don't understand what this place is about.
It has its moments of, you know, astonishment, and you definitely see the horror, but you see the healing that happens because people get to come here, and that's really special.
Yeah. Back when I was younger, I used to do all that kind of stuff, but too old now.
Yeah, no, I do it. Something else.
How old are you?
I'm gonna be 50 in October. Yeah, I still do it.
Mere child.
Huh?
I just turned 71, dude.
Yeah. Well, we keep on trucking, man. You know, ride it till the wheels fall off. That's what I say.
Now we leave our first stop and we head west and up the coast. One thing about riding the Florida coast is you can smell salt in the air and the green. Riding this BMW R9T is such a pleasure. Very smooth, fast when you need it, easy to handle, very organic, feels one with my body. I'm enjoying every moment of this ride.
You're going to our Johnson Education Center. Yeah. You're going to make a right here, following about a quarter mile down. It's a 2-story building on your left.
We're at the Harbor Branch Oceanographic Institute. We're about to take a beautiful boat tour. We're going to see what's going on with the waterways. We're going to learn a lot about how we conserve and deal with the damage that mostly humans are doing. All these wonderful people are trying to undo the damage through all the research and science. So we're going to learn about that today.
Welcome everyone aboard the Discovery. We're super excited to have you here. My name is Sam. I'll be your tour guide today.
A little steamy out here. When we start moving though, it's gonna get nice.
Take a look around you. We are officially in the lagoon. One of the most important parts of the lagoon is its water. Oh, look, a great blue heron right here in front of the boat. The Photon ROV. So this is something that could go down to about 650 feet below the surface. So obviously we're not going to be going down 650 feet today. Captain David, what is our depth?
3 feet.
3 feet. I'm going to walk this down your rows so you can kind of see what it looks like at an up-close view of the ROV. Alrighty, so here she goes. You see the flashing of the lights? That big clump there, that's a marine sponge. How amazing is that? Ooh, that's a grouper. That's a juvenile glass grouper right in front of the camera. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Ooh, look at that big cinder block in its natural habitat. So this is a plankton net. Pretty simple. It's got a hoop on the front. As this floats right along the surface, this really fine mesh, it kind of acts like a strainer. So all the water flows through the net, but all those tiny animals get stuck inside. And within 2 minutes, we will capture thousands of zooplankton. Oh, and these swimming around. That's so cool. I never knew zooplankton would be so exciting until I started doing the boat tours. As a student, I was like, oh yeah, they're just microscopic animals. But out here, it's been so cool to see them when you don't have to, I guess, take exams, right?
Thank you, Sam. It's been a long time since I felt like a kid on a school trip. Now we get to move from nature into the Institute, where we see how research becomes reality. Hey, Jen.
Good afternoon.
How are you? Good afternoon.
Good. Welcome to the FAU Harbor Branch Ocean Discovery Visitor Center.
Thank you. Thank you. We just did the tour. It was on the water. It was pristine. Just absolutely gorgeous.
It's a beautiful environment. My name is Jennifer. I'm the Mission Ocean Discovery Outreach Manager here at FAU Harbor Branch, and we are focused on marine science research and conservation. Everything we do here is related to the ocean, so I love being able to share what we do with the public, and I love to see everyone either here on campus or out in the community.
We were told that there were discoveries that have helped in pancreatic cancer. Do you know anything about these discoveries or anything you can share with our viewers that just speak to that?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of our research divisions is marine biomedical and biotechnology, working to discover new treatments and cures from the ocean, like you mentioned. One of the main organisms we study in relation to that is marine sea sponges. You can see an example of a sponge right here on display. This is a bath sponge, so that's what you're typically going to think of.
This looks like something we would purchase and use in the bath.
Sponges are sessile organisms. What that means is they don't move around. So a lot of times in order to protect themselves, in order to communicate with other organisms, they're going to have to produce chemicals. And our scientists have learned that we can study those chemicals, and if we isolate them, some of them are helpful in treating different diseases and infections, like you mentioned.
One of the main comments I heard on the boat was people saying, I had no idea this was here. This was amazing.
Yeah.
What a hidden gem. We need to, we need to tell people about this.
Absolutely, yeah.
What you're saying is
here,
correct.
they absolutely love all of our programming, and so when people like you are featuring us like this, we're hoping that we can get more connected in the community, and we'd love to share our science with everyone.
And I see some fish swimming in a tank over there. What's that
Absolutely.
about?
Let's walk over there.
Is that snook or tarpon?
Those are red drum. We're putting plants and animals together just like we have in nature. The plants are going to naturally use the waste that the animals produce as a type of fertilizer. They'll be able to grow faster and more vibrantly. Yeah. And then that water actually flows back to the fish once all of those nutrients and kind of yucky stuff is out of it. So it's a natural filtration system for us.
Full ecosystem.
Exactly. So it makes it a lot easier to kind of raise fish or other animals when they're combined with plants. And this is a small illustration of what we're doing on a large scale in our aquaculture facility. And this table over here illustrates the conservation work that we're doing with Queen Kong.
Yummy.
Yeah, again, they're super delicious to eat, but especially for those Caribbean island nations, they're really important for their economy.
They cut it up raw right there. They pull it right out of the water, cut it up raw, add pepper and salt and lime, and that's all you need.
What we've been seeing is the populations of queen conch have been declining.
As this episode unfolds, it's clear to me that there's many ways that we can contribute to saving and protecting our planet, working in harmony with nature, and seeing the poetry and magic that's already there. We are heading up the coast to meet Tony Cho, the founder of Chosen, a 40-acre retreat out west in Sebastian that will help us immerse ourselves into nature.
You guys ready to ride the Chosen Express?
Let's
on
do
Florida
it.
Safari. All aboard.
Let's come on board.
Come on, gents. So you can see the trails that go behind here. So we have 3 miles of trails. We call them the Chosen Path. As you go into the retreat, it becomes more and more private. And like there's area, like this is the most public area.
Yeah.
And then you go to the estuary and it's just for retreats. And then you go to the sanctuary and it's just for private retreats. So you have different levels of access to the public. And then this is By the River. So By the River was developed by the ashram, by my grandmother's organization. 4 or 5 years ago, we bought it back from the state of Florida to save it and keep it in the family. And it's now housing 41 low-income seniors. And they live in this beautiful place with nature trails and an ADA organic garden that they get to harvest vegetables.
I love this.
We've got a program there, which is really great. Hey guys, how you doing?
Happy people.
And you can see that how this dips down here because that goes into the wetlands. So 50% of this site is in wetlands conservation. You have slash pines over here, which are native to Florida that we're reforesting with a partner of ours. We've got more fruit trees over there and then our seedlings over there.
I love
So welcome to the sanctuary, everybody. So this right here is called Procto 2, Sacred Geometry. It represents E8, or the theory of everything. It's an octahedron. It represents the egg for the humanity of the future, which is it's like a new species is being born here. It's a different way of living. It's a different way of thinking. And there's only 2 of them that were made in the world. One of them was at the Smithsonian for the Burning Man exhibit, and one of them was here. This roof here is the largest Tesla tile solar roof system in the southeastern United States. Elon helped me get it after he had stayed here, but it's very elegant. So it integrates the tiles with the roof system. I have an app that you can look at and you can see how much power the roof is generating. Now you guys can witness free energy powering my car. So this is kind of the idea, right? Modern society, dissolves or degrades or devolves, then, at least we know that we can grow our own food, we can produce our own power, we can make our own stuff, and we're not reliant on this global consumerism model that we're all basically addicted to. So we'll continue, we'll start on the tour. You would be surprised at how many people that you meet that actually have never taken a shower in an outdoor shower.
Really?
So
That's my favorite thing to do.
yeah.
I knew that I was going to find a place of peace. However, I didn't know that I was going to feel this organically peaceful. As we rode through most of the preservation and walked through most of the hidden spaces and trails, it was easy to realize how one could shed all of your worldly worries and remember what it's like to just be. With every turn of my head, with every scent, with every step, I felt more and more just like me.
Whoa, that's the one.
Did you slip?
No, I mean almost, but I'm nimble. I have feet like a gazelle.
That's good.
Being here at Chosen brings up a lot of feelings. However, what I'm feeling right now is hot.
Except for right here. Right here is good. If the whole tour was right here. I mean, I think getting back to nature is great when you're like,
That's cool.
not hot.
So here you are at the St. Sebastian River. This is kind of the north end of the front. It's a pig. It's a wild boar that's on the.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. You heard the grumbling?
I did.
Yeah. So we have pigs, hogs.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah. They don't swim across the river because they don't want to get eaten by an alligator.
Well,
'cause
yeah.
They're good eating for them alligators.
Oh, absolutely.
They don't have any natural predators, and pigs are one of them typically, except for alligators. but they reproduce rapidly and they destroy the ecosystem. So they actually give you permits to hunt them. Then we've eaten them here before. Yeah. Our philosophy isn't just you have to be plant-based or vegetarian. It's all about what's in tune with nature. So this here is called the tree dome. We have AC in here, but it's really amazing because you're really in nature, you know, but you've got the comfort of air conditioning.
When we think of the future, a lot of us thought we would be focused on flying cars and houses in the air. However, as I spend more and more time at Chosen today, I hope the future looks more and more like this, where we realize how fortunate we are to have this planet and all that it has to offer. And if we would just take a moment and realize that we can build with it instead of against it, we'll live so much better, so much healthier, and so much happier.
This is the Chosen Shinto or Torii gate, which you can often see in Japan. And my wife and I went to Japan on our honeymoon. And a lot of the inspiration that you'll see from Chosen is inspired by that trip to Japan. Shintoism is the way of nature. And what the Shinto gate represents is going from the mundane into the sacred. And so it's showing you that every threshold and all land is sacred. But we want people to really choose their own paths and choose to follow their North Star as long as they respect and honor nature, right? Yeah. So that's it. This is our sanctuary. And this room we call the Living Womb, which is our ceremony and community space, which has hosted and gathered some very amazing gatherings here. So it's got a lot of potent space. It's also a ceremony space. So
May I try?
of course, go for it. Absolutely.
Let's see what we got. That's some vibration, serious vibration.
It's been a few hours of inner and outer exploration, and now I feel more connected. However, there's a part of me that wants to connect with some food, so let's see what's going on in the kitchen. Man, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
So this is dinner time, huh?
It is. Hello everyone, my name is Chef Simone, and I'm the chef here at Chosen and kitchen manager here at Chosen Retreat in Sebastian, Florida. And what I did here was I blanched the leaves so that they're easy to fold.
What's the filling?
The filling is tofu and mushroom, and there's ginger in here and carrot, garlic, and it's really delicious.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Can I make one?
Sure.
Let me just wash my hands. As all good persons should do.
See how you do.
All right, wish me luck.
All right. Would you like to try it?
Oh, me? Yeah, absolutely.
Go for it.
I like the texture of the spinach. That's unique. And I would totally eat that. Okay.
Nice. And yeah, it's good enough on its own. You can add a sauce if you know,
That's delightful.
but it's
It's
nice
fresh,
on its
and
own.
It's light and it's yummy.
So right over here we have Seminole pumpkin. Getting ready to put it in the oven.
Okay, so you just gotta roast it.
Roast it.
And you're gonna coat it with a little bit of this
Olive oil.
and some
Yeah.
of these spices.
And some of the spices. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Just simple. For myself anyways. I can't speak for other people, but I like a simple, diet in a sense that I feel like our bodies assimilate so much every day. And when you have a lot of ingredients, like so many,
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot for your body to kind of,
Yeah.
assimilate. So
Love this food to speak.
yeah,
for itself.
food, speaks for itself. And I think when you start to go more natural with your food, your taste buds change, your
Yeah.
chemistry changes.
Well, as long as you have good food.
Tone down your diet in a sense of eating natural, you can really appreciate. It doesn't take much for you to be satisfied. You can really appreciate the plant or the vegetable
Yeah.
with little,
We've become chemically desensitized as a
for sure.
human race collectively. This speaks further into the whole mission of the place to bring us back to nature
Right.
through
So
our
many,
taste buds as well.
A lot of people are waking up, which is great.
Thank you for letting me into your kitchen. This is wonderful.
You are welcome.
Looking back on today's ride, I had no idea how much love and beauty would come together. It's become extremely clear through interacting with these amazing individuals that whether you're picking up arms or a shovel, a snorkel or a spatula, that there are many ways we can choose to protect our land with passion, conviction, and friendship. Look forward to seeing you on the next Max Health rides. Until then, live healthy to the max.